Hi. So with Conquest of Eo featuring some of the circle mages, including Hokan, we got a bit more of an insight into how he came up with the idea of his blades. We already knew that he spent most of his time at the circle researching them to find a way to bind undead souls to the crystals inside of his iron ones, but Conquest of Eo, having to use some of SpellForce 3's models for its units, added an interesting backstory to his inspiration. They took the model of the failed fan service blades from SpellForce 3 and turned them into regular undead wearing heavy armor, but not just any sort of undead. For those of you who have played the Order of Dawn, you may remember a side quest from the smith Orthanc where you are tasked with collecting 5 soulstones for him to forge into a weapon of your choice. Now these soulstones were found inside powerful and very corrupted undead, and this is the idea that Conquest of Eo plays around with. This was an interesting conversation that I had with some of my friends over on our fan Discord server recently that got me thinking, and by the way, if you haven't yet, you should definitely join, links below. See, the purity in Conquest of Eo is not the same as in SpellForce 3, with its motivations and backstory being adjusted to, actually fit the lore. And here, instead of the purity somehow being able to pull blades out of their ass, they instead sought out these powerful undead, got them under their control with necromancy and put strong armor on them, and are now using them as their elite fighting units. Mind you, they are still insanely powerful, just not blades, but this did pique the interest of Hokan, who, at the time, was part of the circle and present during these events. Conquest of Eo depicts Hokan's curiosity about these creatures and shows that he was willing to learn more about them to further his research. Essentially, these undeads possessing soulstones are exactly what he needed for his blades. He just needed to find a way to create them artificially, and how to put more than one soul into each soulstone for some of the more powerful blades that he'd end up creating later. And even from this point onwards, roughly 400 years before the convocation, Hokan would still need many years to achieve his goals, but it's nice to see more information on how he went about it. And above all, it's a great example of how the canon of SpellForce can be expanded in neat and interesting ways without breaking the law, so good job owned by Gravity. It's nice to have developers who care. And that will be all for this video. Let me know in the comments what you think of it, give it a like if you enjoyed, and don't forget to check out our fan pages, the links are in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!